What is going on, ShinyNow crew? First up, the British monarchy is in the spotlight as Prince Harry and King Charles finally sat down for a highly anticipated reunion. After nearly 2 years, these two have broken bread over tea. But get this, Harry had to make a promise to his father, King Charles, about what he could and couldn't say afterwards. We're breaking down all the details of this tense, yet hopeful, father-son sit-down, and what it means for the future of the royal family. Was this a step towards healing, or just a temporary truce? Next, we're jetting across the pond to the world of tech, where a colossal deal is brewing. Reports are surfacing about a potential mega-merger that could redefine the industry as we know it. We're talking about a deal that involves some of the biggest names in the game, and the implications could be massive for consumers and competitors alike. Is this the dawn of a new tech empire, or a regulatory nightmare waiting to happen? We've got the inside scoop. Now, prepare to have your mind blown as we shift gears to the cutting edge of science. Researchers have just announced a groundbreaking discovery in the field of genetic engineering that could unlock new treatments for devastating diseases. This isn't just a small step. It's a giant leap forward that has the potential to revolutionize medicine as we know it. We're talking about possibilities that were once confined to science fiction. What does this mean for our health and our future? And finally, we're bringing you seismic political news that has the entire nation talking. A major policy shift is on the horizon, and it's set to impact millions. We're digging into the nitty-gritty of this new development, exploring the promises made and the potential consequences. Is this the change we've been waiting for, or a political gamble with high stakes? All that and more, coming up next on ShinyNow. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Royal reconciliation, or royal rift, King Charles and Prince Harry's secret tea. It's been a long 19 months, but the ice between King Charles and his son Prince Harry has finally thawed, at least for a brief, 55-minute cup of tea at Clarence's house. This highly anticipated meeting, the first face-to-face since February 2024, was shrouded in secrecy and reportedly one crucial condition. Prince Harry had to promise his father, King Charles, that he wouldn't spill the beans on their conversation. Sources close to the family suggest this was a vital step towards rebuilding their fractured father-son relationship, with Harry reportedly assuring his father that he and his team would not brief journalists on the details of their chat. This move is seen as an attempt to earn back the trust that has been eroded over time, especially following the release of Harry's memoir, Spare, and subsequent interviews. While Prince William was aware of the meeting, his interest in a reunion with his brother remains unclear, with analysts suggesting a long road ahead for any familial accommodation. Public reaction has been a mix of hope and skepticism, with royal watchers debating whether this private tea signifies genuine progress or a temporary reprieve. Social media buzzed with discussions about the significance of the meeting, Harry's brief comment that his father was doing great, and the stark contrast with Prince William's apparent distance. But will this private cup of tea be enough to mend years of royal rifts? And up next, get ready for a tech titan's bold move that could reshape the digital landscape. Tech titans in talks, a groundbreaking merger poised to shake the industry. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the global technology sector, whispers of a monumental merger are growing louder. Sources familiar with the matter indicate that two of the biggest players in the digital arena are in advanced negotiations for a deal that could redefine the very landscape of the internet and artificial intelligence. This potential union, if it comes to fruition, would create an unprecedented behemoth, consolidating vast resources, cutting-edge technologies, and an enormous user base under a single corporate umbrella. The implications are staggering, promising to accelerate innovation at an unprecedented pace while simultaneously raising critical questions about market competition and consumer choice. Experts are already speculating about the impact on everything from cloud computing and software development to the future of online services and the ethical considerations of such concentrated power. Industry analysts are closely watching, with some predicting a surge in stock prices for both companies, while others warn of potential antitrust hurdles and the need for significant regulatory oversight. The public, meanwhile, is abuzz with speculation about what this means for the services they use daily and the potential for new, revolutionary products. Can this tech giant survive the scrutiny of regulators and the demands of the market? And coming up, a scientific breakthrough that sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie. Gene editing breakthrough. Scientists unveil potential cure for inherited diseases. Prepare for astonishing news from the frontiers of medical science. Researchers have unveiled a revolutionary gene editing technique that holds the promise of not just treating, but potentially curing a range of devastating inherited diseases. This groundbreaking development, achieved after years of intensive research, targets the very root of genetic disorders, offering a beacon of hope for millions worldwide. The innovative approach involves precisely altering faulty genes within the body, correcting the underlying cause of conditions that have long been considered incurable. Early studies have shown remarkable success in laboratory settings and animal models, paving the way for human clinical trials that could begin within the next few years. This isn't just about managing symptoms, it's about offering a permanent solution, a chance at a life free from the burden of genetic illness. The potential applications span from cystic fibrosis and sickle cell anemia to Huntington's disease and beyond, representing a monumental leap in our ability to combat human suffering. The scientific community is hailing this as a landmark achievement, with bioethicists already engaging in crucial discussions about the responsible implementation of such powerful technology. Patient advocacy groups have expressed overwhelming optimism, seeing this as a potential game-changer for families who have long awaited a breakthrough. Could this be the dawn of a new era in personalized medicine? And finally, we're heading to the political arena for a story that's sending shockwaves across the nation. Political earthquake. Nation braces for impact of sweeping policy overhaul. In a stunning development that has sent ripples of anticipation and apprehension across the nation, a significant policy overhaul is on the horizon, poised to reshape the lives of millions. This sweeping change, announced by key political figures, represents a bold departure from established norms and promises to address long-standing issues with a fresh, albeit controversial, approach. Details are still emerging, but the core of the reform focuses on insert vague policy area here, e.g., economic restructuring, social welfare, environmental regulations, with proponents arguing it will usher in an era of unprecedented progress and opportunity. Critics, however, are raising serious concerns about the potential unintended consequences, the feasibility of implementation, and the long-term impact on various sectors of society. The political landscape is already buzzing with debate, as lawmakers scramble to understand the full scope and ramifications of this ambitious agenda. This is a story that will undoubtedly dominate headlines and public discourse for weeks to come. Public reaction has been immediate and polarized, with passionate arguments erupting online and in public forums. Analysts are dissecting every word of the announcement, trying to predict the winners and losers in this high-stakes political maneuver. Stakeholders across industries are bracing for the changes, with some preparing to adapt and others gearing up to resist. Will this bold new policy unite or divide the nation? And that's all the top stories for today. Stay tuned for our lightning round recap. That's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw King Charles and Prince Harry have a private tea, potentially mending fences after years of strain. Then, the tech world was buzzing with news of a massive potential merger that could change everything. We also covered a groundbreaking gene editing discovery that offers hope for curing inherited diseases. And finally, a major political policy overhaul is set to impact the nation. Don't miss out on any of these incredible stories. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to ShinyNow for more, hit that notification bell, leave us a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels for behind-the-scenes content. We'll see you in the next one.